Hello, and thanks for stopping by. This is Darth Penn with Darth Penn Manga&Comics. Today's video is going to focus on how I've been collecting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic series, and to showcase a few different collected editions that are available in case you've been interested in checking out the comics that started a franchise. I really wish that I had a video like this to watch myself before I started the collection, as it is a bit overwhelming. A lot of the editions will skip issues, making it difficult to read in the release order. Towards the end, I'll be discussing a few editions that I wish to collect in the near future, but for now, let's take a look at how I've been obtaining the collected editions of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and what the books include. Also, I am all ears on taking collection advice, so please feel free to share any of your turtle wisdom in the comments. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first up on the list, I went with the Color Classics editions. I got volumes 1 through 3, that's currently all that are available right now. This collects the original Mirage Run issues 1 through 7 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as well as the Raphael and Michelangelo Micro Series one-shots. So 9 complete issues of comics here that you're getting for roughly $30. This is an IDW release. The original comics were black and white, and these are color editions. If you're looking here, you're seeing full color, and part of the reason I got these editions is because, unlike some of the Ultimate editions, where they leave out some of the issues that contained collabs with different artists and storytellers, they didn't do that. These editions have just numerical 1 through 7, and then the next one's like 11 through... I'll to let you know here in just a moment. What you're looking at right now is Volume 2 of the IDW Color Classics collection. This collects issues 8 to 13, as well as the Donatello and Leonardo Micro Series one-shots. The Donatello Micro Series, the one that you're looking at right now, includes Jack Kirby and an amazing story. It doesn't actually include Jack Kirby, it's just his character in the story. And this is honestly one of my favorite Turtles comics. I've read this one probably half a dozen times. Highly recommended. If you've never read any Turtle stories, definitely check out the Donatello one. And let's check out Volume 3, I guess. Next up, we have the final Color Classics book, which is Volume 3. This houses issues 14 through 21, 3 of those issues being the Return to New York storyline, which is a great old-school storyline, including Shredder and an epic fight. Yeah, definitely check it out if you've never read any of the original Mirage comics. These color editions are definitely the way to go if you're looking to collect them in order. So if you were wondering when the confusing part steps in, it's right about now. Volume 3 of the Color Classics edition, as well as the Ultimate Collection, I'm pretty sure, ends at issue 21. The next collected edition, which is Volume 4, starts at issue 48. So there are a ton of collab artists and storytellers between these issues that are not Eastman and Laird that are collected all over the place. From where I'm finding them, they're mostly collected in what's called the Classic Collections. I'll show a few pictures here on the screen to show what those look like, but they're trade paperbacks and they only have about 2, maybe 3 or 4 issues per trade, so I'm gonna find it hard to collect those, and a lot of them look to be out of print as well. So hopefully in the future we have some sort of easier way to collect the missing issues, but for now there's a huge jump between issue 21 and 48. Alright, we're now taking a look at the Ultimate Collection, Volume 5. Like Volume 4, the artwork contained inside is all black and white, just like it was originally published. I failed to mention it, but Volume 4 actually started a 13-issue storyline called City at War. The reason that this was such a big deal was actually the conclusion to the original Mirage Studios run of Ninja Turtles. So the last issue of the original run is at 62, and this 13-part story arc is really, really cool. A lot of cool action scenes, a lot of good storytelling involving Splinter and the Turtles. Highly recommended. If you're interested in checking out these old comics, these black and white artwork is definitely the way to go. Although the color editions are great for reading it in order, this definitely has its own heart. The next one is a little bit unconventional, as it doesn't even look like the Ninja Turtles we know and love. This is Legend Soulwinter. This is a hardcover edition that IDW released, and these are issues originally 31, 35, and 36 of the Mirage run. These were created, both the story and the art, by an artist named Michael Zoli. I wish that I could tell you that I knew more about this artist or other things that I've read by him, but that's not the case. I simply wanted this collection because it does collect a few of the missing issues, and with it being in a single hardcover book, I figured why not. Definitely different, but still really cool nonetheless. I have a feeling some of you may have been anticipating me talking about this one. This is the newest IDW series. Oh man, this is good stuff right here. I wasn't sure what to expect going into this one, as I just recently, within the past few years, became a fan of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this is more or less a reboot, if you will. It takes a lot of the same story beats as the original Mirage comics, but definitely puts its own flair on the story and the artwork, and really does make it its own. There are like 14 of these hardcover books right now that are out. Some of them are, I guess, go out of print and get hard to find. From what I've understood, just wait around for them. They will come back in print, but dang, this is a really good story. With them being so many books and pretty expensive, they're like $60 a pop. They do contain a lot, but it'll take me probably quite some time to collect and actually tell you more about this particular adaptation, but man, the first volume was great. This next series, I looked at it and I honestly just thought it was a cash grab, but then I looked into it a little more and realized it's written by the same guy that is writing Something's Killing the Children and the Department of Truth. So based off that, I dove into it. There are actually 3 of these trade paperbacks, Batman and Ninja Turtles 1, 2, and 3. The first 2, phenomenal. I'm kind of on a Ninja Turtles kick right now, so I feel like I'm enjoying everything, but these were absolutely great, no joke. Alright, the last book in my collection currently for the Turtles is The Last Ronin. This book is an IDW hardcover that was just released this year. It's 2020 if you're watching this in the future. This story was actually constructed by Eastman and Laird back in the 80s, from my understanding, and it's their version of the last Turtle story that will ever be told. So in this universe, there's only one Turtle left. I'm not going to spoil who that is during this video, and he's communicating either in his mind or spiritually somehow with the Turtles that have fallen in battle, all of his brothers. Excellent story. It might not be a great starting story because it's the end, if you will, but check it out if you have any interest in Ninja Turtles at all, for sure. You've just about reached the end of the video. I did want to drop just a few collected editions that I have my eye out on in the future. That would be Urban Legends. This is volume 3, if you will, of Ninja Turtles in the overall arc of the story, and this is the Image released run. For my opinion, it wasn't very popular, and it didn't originally get finished up until a few years ago, but with me being such a fan of Image Comics and the Turtles currently, I'm gonna go and pick up those Urban Legends eventually. Other than that, there are some Tale of TMNT books out there that have a lot of side stories, and of course there's the Archie run of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's Turtles for everybody. Power Rangers Turtles, Batman. Literally, if you're a fan of pop culture in the 80s, these are comics you don't want to miss out on. Alright, this is officially the end. Please like and subscribe and all that jazz if you feel like it. If not, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you learned something, and if you do plan on collecting Turtles in the future, hopefully this gives you maybe a starting point or makes it a little easier. Peace out, everyone, and take care.